Hello and welcome to No Time to Quest. My name is Jay and this is just going to be a short video because there has been a rumour that the new Fable game is actually going to be an MMO, and as MMOs are the kind of thing we're going to be covering on this channel, I find this very interesting. So for those of you who don't know, Fable, well, a new version of Fable was revealed, teased at the Xbox Game Showcase, and there wasn't much details. People are calling it Fable 4, but it actually seems to be dropping the 4 and just simply calling itself Fable. And it was made by Playground Games, which they made like Forza Horizon, so they've got a big budget studio for this, a AAA studio, obviously with the backing of Xbox. So if it's an MMO, I think it could be very interesting, and even if it's not, for Fable fans, I'm sure they'll really like it. Now, I personally have never actually played Fable, and I think once I finish this video I should probably go and look if Fable is available on PC, but the world has always seemed interesting. I just wasn't that interested in an RPG like that. But if it's going to be an MMO, well then things might change. So the little teaser that was shown doesn't reveal too much. It's just a cinematic, which sort of implies that the game is quite a few years away, and in fact if you look at the news and the rumours about this, then it is speculated that this game will be many years away. And then more recently, a French journalist called Chrono TK basically put out a tweet saying, and this is on the gamesradar.com website and I will leave a link to that, but he came out, well, he said it in French, which makes it difficult for me to read, but there is thankfully a translation. He says, "It's a game in the world of Fable, an MMO. Sorry, not Fable 4. And the name, the fact that they are not necessarily referring this to Fable 4 is interesting. Microsoft themselves are apparently calling this a completely fresh start, giving it a little bit more credence to the idea that it could be an MMO. Now, I don't mean to dash my own personal hopes and perhaps your personal hopes if you are looking for a new MMO from a big AAA, big budget powerhouse of a studio. I think it's actually probably more likely that this is a game in familiar context to Destiny, to The Division, maybe even like Sea of Thieves. I suspect it will be an online world, sure, but I don't think it will be a fully fledged MMO, like a completely open world MMO where you can do anything you like, etc. I think it might be a bit more like there are these missions you can do with other people and you play the game like that. However, I could be completely wrong, and I hope I'm completely wrong. I would very much like a big studio to put their funds into a big MMO for a big franchise like Fable. A lot of people know Fable, and I would love to see how that gets on in, well, I was going to say 2020, but I'm sure by the time that this game rolls around and actually comes out, it'll be something more like 2022, if not later. But I'm personally very interested. I will be now watching it with great interest. If it was just going to be an RPG, no, I would have been a little bit less personally interested, but now there could be these MMO elements, I'll definitely be checking out later. So if you want to stay abreast of this news and any kind of MMO news, then do hit the subscribe button, and if you like the video, like the video. If not, it's fine. Have a most beautiful day. Goodbye.